without waste of time, we have a lot to take today. And like I always say in our engagement with various ministries and departments of government, there is difference between public hearing and investigative hearing. Public hearing, you tolerate views of agencies through head of agency. They make submissions specifically to the subject matter of that engagement. While investigative hearing, you allow anybody to insubordinate or subordinate his chief executive, including the people of this country that we so represent. And that is why we have to continue briefly from where we started yesterday in respect to engaging the people we invited. But let me make some information very clear. Even though we've been trying to resist diversion from social media, we have not taken decisions on anybody. The people that have appeared before us so far, the committee have not taken decisions on anybody. So people that want to write in social media should write, but that should not be the position of this committee. Secondly, we have invited people, but the thing seems to look like people think we are interested only in federal character position. No. Two things is happening. One, I'm saying this for the purpose of clarifying some information going around. We have two issues in federal character. One, issue of employment racketeering and other fraudulent activities related to employment of civil servants in federal character. And in more than 830 agencies that we are to investigate. So the committee is not about federal character. While we started with federal character, head of service, accountant general, IBPS, director of budget, is they are the institution that gives approval to other agencies to recruit. And in the course of obtaining waivers and certificates of compliance from the federal character that they issue to all agencies of government to recruit, accusations and counter-accusations came in, which we have investigated that nobody will take us aback. We will take our decision at the end of these conversations. Then, even the accusation and counter-accusation within the federal character, we have had enough, and nobody will equally take us aback. We will take decision at the end of the day. Not I, we will take decisions at the end of the day. So I appeal to the general public, particularly to members of the press, to give us the benefit of the doubt by not preempting what this committee is all about. If any agency has its own relationship with members of the committee, that does not impose that relationship on the entirety of this committee. Each and every member of the National Assembly reserves the constitutional right to relate with commissioners of federal character, get information too. But again, we have said that we will do justice in the course of this investigation and personal relationship by the special grace of God. As long as I am the chairman of this committee, will not influence any decision of this committee. Rather, what we discover here will be what will be unveiled at the end of the day. Without waste of time, let's begin today's proceeding with my brother, the commissioner in the federal character, Honorable Barrister Mamman Alkayi is already under oath here. So there is no basis whatsoever subjecting him under another oath. I'm sure he knows he's under oath. But let me make this very clear to you, Honorable Commissioner, that we invited you to just make clarification. We didn't accuse you. It was in the course of our interactions with some witnesses regarding to employment racketeering in federal character that some people make mention of your name yesterday. About 9 people have evidences of transfer to various bank accounts that belong to one Ibrahim, who one of the witnesses alleged that that Ibrahim is related to you, is your PA, and he brought some pictures that you snapped together with that Ibrahim, 6 different pictures, and what have you.
Distinguished member of the committee, my name is Mr Ibrahim, as already established. I wrote a letter to the Federal Character Commission in regards to one Abdullahi Ibrahim, who collected money from a lot of people in Nassarawa State in the guise of giving them jobs. Most of us, Abdullahi, as I think you called, was the person that we wrote against, and both of these people that you called, I linked them to Abdullahi being from my hometown. So, unfortunately, the boy was a scam, and we found and got him arrested at a point in time. But when he was arrested, the Commissioner of FCC Nassarawa State made a post which I copied to you. I think it's on your table. They went to the police station and denied that he was not working with the commissioner. And I provided pictures that are also on your table of that same person, Abdullahi Ibrahim Adara, with the chairman. And on several occasions they have been together. We have seen them, we have a lot of pictures, and I am sure that with his phone number and account number, they can be traced, linked directly to the commissioner. So that is the only thing that I wrote. The people that were scammed are over 10 people that I brought to Abdullahi personally, and also I gave him money, including Muhammad Umar Farouk, Shukuti, and many more people. But unfortunately, we fell, we were victims of circumstances, we understand, but we just want to seek justice because that particular person was arrested, detained for just a few days because the commissioner was aligned with him. But he made a post on his Facebook that they were denying him and he was impersonating them. And I made all the pictures, I screenshotted them, I printed them, and they are on your table for further compliance. Thank you, sir.
But that is not our concern. Our concern is that allegations have been made against you. We are not going to crucify anybody because of allegation. We give you the platform to explain what you know regarding to the matter. I'm sure in our previous interaction with you, you are never emotional. This is a family engagement, although it's an investigative engagement. So let me yield the floor. The people that appeared yesterday that mentioned him, are you here? Where are they? Federal Character. I was given an ad about the chairman of Federal Character Commission. Till today we cannot see him. You cannot come here and mention allegations about public office holders, and you will not come to continue the engagement with us. It means you are acting some people's script if we say that we are right. I think I will seek the views of this committee, if at all, maybe for the betterment of, for his own good, that the witnesses have spoken about him, maybe he has had, we should give him the opportunity to equally defend himself so that his views will equally be ventilated out there. Otherwise, I would have not asked the commissioner to say anything. May I yield the floor for you, sir? Say what you want to say regarding to the allegations against you.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman and honorable members of the committee. My name is Barrister Mamman Alkayi. I represent Nassarawa State at the Federal Character Commission. Some video clips were sent to me yesterday as part of the proceedings of this committee. And I went through it and I discovered that one of the persons that spoke made allegations to the extent that a boy called Abdullahi defrauded them of some sums of money, and that Abdullahi is connected to me and is my PA. From the onset, yes, I know Abdullahi, but Abdullahi has never worked in federal character, was never my PA. The story is that Abdullahi is from a place called Azara, and his guardian brought him to me, asking me to assist him to get employment. And I asked him where is his CV. He brought his stational examination result of Polytechnic. And I said, no, go and finish your diploma. Don't start with secondary school, you can't grow. And that was my advice. That was the first time he came to me. And before he left, with his guardian, together with the guardian, he took pictures with me. He was excited. On 2 different occasions, he came again that his guardian said he should come and greet me in the office. Each time I go for oversight functions in Lafayette. And each time he comes, he tries to take pictures with me. On one other occasion, he came to my office in Abuja here and greeted me. This is the much I can tell about Abdullahi Ibrahim. Now, sometimes last year, a couple of people came to my office. One from Katsina, a respected traditional title holder, to say that my PA collected money from him for employment. I said, my PA? He said, yes. Incidentally, my PAs are 2 females. I called them, do you know this? They said, no, it's a man. I said, no, I don't have any man as PA. He mentioned the name, Shetima. I said, I don't have anybody. Even in my place, we don't answer Shetima that much. So I said, do you have his phone number? He said, yes. He gave me. I called the number and it was Abdullahi them that popped up. I said, oh, I know this boy. Is it the one you're talking about? He said, yes. Then he showed me his picture. I said, don't worry. These are the boys that go to tarnish our name. I'll get him for you. On leaving that place, the man went, the day after he called me and said he saw Abdullahi and he told the man he doesn't want money again. That he's telling him that he's defrauding him, he's not working with the commissioner. So the boy asked him, did you go to the commissioner? He said yes. He said, oh, why did you go there? Off his phone. Now the last we heard of him. I quickly sent one of my brothers to Lafayette. I gave him money to go and to the police to track his number. Because his number was no longer reachable. Eventually, I called the paramount ruler of the village and the guardian who brought him. I said, this boy you brought, this is what he's going about doing, using my name. So the paramount ruler said, don't bother about respecting me. Go and report him. So I wrote a petition to the police, sometimes in October. They couldn't get him. They searched for him, all his numbers, and eventually was tracked in Kefi. When they went to his house, they discovered even uniform of prison service, now correctional service, in his house, in his home. Claiming he worked there, he defrauded people. So he was arrested, taken to the CID in Lafayette, and now when I was informed, I went to Lafayette, gave a statement, and he gave a statement. They asked him if he ever knew me, he said yes. Did he ever work with me? He said no. Does he work with federal character? He said no. So why was he using my name? He was dumbfounded. So I said, please, I've handed him over. All those he has defrauded, please make it public, let them come and confront him. And the police paraded him before the press after 2 weeks in detention. Paraded him before the press, and so many people came to give testimony that I collected money from them. As I talk with you, I have on strong information that a group of people who are defrauded have collected donated money and taking to court, pressing for the refund of the amount. This is the much I know about Abdullahi. But on Thursday, preceding Thursday, I got a call from one guy, Mustafa Hassan from Kano, that somebody called in from Lafia that they should come to the chairman's office in Federal Character, that they will come and give testimony here. He should send his account number for transport fare. He said he didn't send. They said, no, I don't want to come and tell lies. I don't know the man, he didn't give me my money. So I said, what? So he told me you couldn't give me no. I said, come. Next when they call you, give your account number and get the telephone number for me. Subsequently, they said they called you from Abuja, but with a private number. So I said, okay. Each time, anytime they call you, accept it and come. I will pay the expenses. But I want you to get me the phone number. And when you come, play with them. Unfortunately, up to yesterday, when I learned this other one came, I didn't hear from him. This is the much I know about him. In fact, I have the police. I have Abdullahi Ibrahim's picture here. I have to call my deputy director in my office in Lafia, who wrote that thing for me, to send it to me in WhatsApp. So I printed it. Later I sent the acknowledgement copy to the Commissioner of Police since October this year. This is Abdullahi's picture that I printed. It's on the net. The report on the net. And this is the police bulletin that police released on him. So if Abdullahi works with me, he is alive. He can testify whether he has paid any cover to me or my account is open to the committee to scrutinize. And Abdullahi himself can be brought to go and testify. Like he has testified to the police already, his record, his statements on record. Mr. Chairman, this is the much I know about it.
Thank you very much. From what you've said and what we have here, you personally wrote this petition on the 18th of October 2002. If you are just writing it today or yesterday, then we will say that there is foul play. But you suspected the matter and you reported it to the police. You back it up with the police bulletin, issuing statement about Abdullahi for defrauding people of employment and lives, including his picture that you obtained from the internet. We wouldn't have anything to say or to ask you further, because the witnesses, the people that allege your involvement in even in employment racketeering are not even here. So if they are factual, if they are not acting anybody's script, I expect them to be here with you, because our resolve yesterday was they should come with you. Ours is, if you appear before us, tell us you are giving somebody trillions of naira for employment racketeering, and you are not here to justify, to prove with evidence. At the end of the day, we have no reason than to exonerate the person you allege, and equally maybe recommend for your prosecution for allegedly trying to blackmail public office holders. So in as much as we will not spare public office holders for abusing the responsibilities of their office, we will not allow any citizen, bad element among us, to come and blackmail people without facts. You will not come here and threaten that your life is in threat when you are not under any threat. Tell us this about this, I collected money from this, give this person, that person. And you will not come with the person. What is wrong? If the man, Abdullahi, that came yesterday, Ajao that came yesterday will be here today, what is wrong? And what is wrong if Haruna Kolo is here too? We've been looking for him for days, including declaring him wanted. So if they are factual, let them come and defend their facts. Thank you very much, Honorable Commissioner. That is the much we can do. We have taken and adopted your submission and equally receive all the evidences you have produced. We will not even call anybody further because they are diverting us from interacting with other major agencies. Two things exist in federal character. accusation against commissioners and chairman. If you prove that, fine. If you don't prove that, we cannot act based on your verbal submission. And other accusation about selling of slots and character this thing among commissioners, that one we are investigating. We have discovered what we want to discover. At the end of the day, we rule about it. But nobody, I say it loud and clear, should expect us to give any position about verbal accusation that you will not come and substantiate it. It doesn't work that way. Thank you very much. You may take your leave, please.
The committee is working. Anybody who has any piece of evidence to testify. But when people are out to character assassinate, to malign, to defame, some of these things are libelous. Some of them are slanderous when they mention it. But we are government officials. At our level, we should be more responsible to own up when we go wrong. We should be responsible to own up when our attention is drawn to a failure. This is what is bringing us to this level. I want to urge my colleagues of the media to not to be opinionating in issues of committee. When a committee is reporting, you don't opinionate. It is at the end of the committee's sitting that you can now write your opinion and say the committee has done right or not done right. You can even go into editorialize, the committee has done wrong, done right or not done right. But at the ongoing, by the time you are opinionating, by you're jumping to conclusion, you are opinionating and you are preempting the decision of the committee. So as far as I'm concerned, I'm not blaming the committee, I'm not blaming anybody, but anybody who comes to lay accusation against me should prove it. The onus of proof is on the person who alleges. Now, yesterday, I was told that somebody alleged that somebody who claimed to be my PA has defrauded the general public, and I is part of it. I said, no. When I heard of that, the person doesn't work with me. The person himself is unemployed. He himself came to ask for me to assist him for employment. So I asked him if he's going to apply for employment anywhere, and I even advised him. He was too young and had not obtained any reasonable qualification that he can be employed and rely on that employment to survive. That was all. It won't matter if you come and snap picture with me. If I snap picture with the chief executive or federal character and then I go and defraud somebody, and then that's enough conclusion to say that I'm acting on the chief executive's instruction. That is commonsensical will tell you that's not right. This is not right. So what they came to do here, the only evidence they show is the picture that the boy snapped with me. They are not. I am very. For the first time I appeared here, I told them I'm very open, that they can investigate my account. I have never. This is my second tenure. My first tenure, I was stand clean. If I was this dirty that they are alleging to be, I probably wouldn't have gained the confidence of my appointor to appoint me to come back for the second time. So this is the much I can say.
It's all right, sir. Do you, in your feeling, think that there is some gang up in this issue, or it's just a one person now?
No. I wouldn't say that. I leave that to the committee. The committee will come out. When the committee comes up, it will tell us who is right, who is wrong. But as far as I'm concerned, anytime somebody accuses me, I will come to defend it, to clear myself. And I know that if I have something against any of the commissioners or chairman and I can prove it, I can also come and say so.
Honorable Commissioner,
yes.
From a reliable source, we heard that the commissioners integrated with the people with the chairman, to pass a vote of no confidence on the chairman of Federal Character. Is that true?
That's something you can confirm from the integrity group. I am a member, but I don't have the mandate to speak on behalf of the committee.
Could this, what happened yesterday, be a script played by some people, your opponents?
The committee will unravel it.
Thank you very much. Thank you, sir. It's all right. Please,